Every day managing CF is, it's kind of an all-day thing in some sense.
Every morning I wake up usually around 6:30 or 7 o'clock.
I start with my treatments, which are my nebulized medications and my vest. I do that, it takes about an hour.
Sometimes he doesn't wake up, sometimes he does the vest while he's still sleeping, which is amazing. And some mornings he has an hour of nebulizing to do in the morning of various different medications. And then he gets up, has his enzymes, does his breakfast, and heads to school.
And then the first thing I do is I put on my Monarch vest, which is a therapy compression vest.
And then do some morning bolus feeds. I need the nausea medication so I can tolerate the tube feeds.
She's on a feeding tube, so I guess the 11 hours that she's connected to a machine in her room is probably the biggest impact to her life with cystic fibrosis.
So it takes me about 2.5 hours to do my treatments, vest, pills, blood sugar.
That took a big chunk out every morning. That was not what I wanted to be doing, but it's something that I knew I had to be doing. And then I would go and surf, and that would clear everything out. And as long as I surfed a couple hours a day, I really didn't need to be doing that again in the evening. And most of the time I wouldn't.
I make sure I take my medicine, Zenpep and Pomezan and all that before I eat each meal.
Meal prepping, cooking high-calorie meals for myself, exercising.
On a day-to-day basis, it takes about 2 to 3 hours to do all of his treatments. That includes the nebulized medications and the vest, and just making sure that he gets enough physical activity to keep his lungs healthy.
I had to wake up an hour and a half earlier because I had to do an hour of just therapy, take my meds, and then I could hop in the shower and get dressed like my coworkers were. And then in the evening, it was the same routine, being plugged into the wall with the nebulizers and then doing the vest.
Anything to just strengthen my body as a whole to accommodate for the weaknesses I do have and not let that slow me down.
It's not easy because I'm spending 2 hours doing something that most people in this world don't have to do.
I'd have to say it's every day. It's just every hour of every day, just because things can change in a minute, and I always want to be on top and prepared because I've been in the hospital way too many times.
Some days are better than others. Trying to do everything that I need to do, taking all the medications and doing all of the treatments, but usually that's just something that I have to do to stay healthy, so I just try to stick to a routine.
At times I do find all of the treatments to be pretty burdensome, especially when life gets busy in terms of I have personal things going on, family stuff, work stuff, but I always try to look at it through this lens. I do my treatment so that I can feel as normal as possible.